Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and I am back with another Snowmen of January Saturday morning makes video. Alrighty, it's just one card that I wanted to show you, but let's get started. Look at that cutie patootie. Love, 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 love. This is adding on to the existing snowmen that I have from before. I had made this new card thinking along the same line of card number 2, card number 3. Now we have card number 4. The first card is that long slim line, and the two dies that are my favorite snowmen dies for snowmen all year long, but definitely Snowmen of January, is this Trinity Stamps Happy Snowman die set, and also Tailored Expressions Snowman Shaker. I believe this one may be out of stock. Maybe they restocked it. I will put links for both of these below. Awesome sets. This is the one that you can either use him straight. Here is a little shaker bit for in his belly area. That's where you can do the shaker. And I haven't even used it as a shaker. I'm just using it because it's just a nice snowman size, you know. 3.5 inch by roughly 2.5 inch wide. And so I've been using it upside down, totally inspired by the owner of Peachy, who has Jill released a video with new Peachy stamps. These stamps though are bigger, like in the 2-inch wide, 2.5 inch, and also 3 inch. I believe those are the sizes. For that, that's where this type of size comes into play, because these measure 2.5, 2.5 by 2 3/4. So you could definitely put a 2-inch face in these and just only use 2. You don't have to use all 3 sizes. This one gives you lots of play because it's all separated open pieces, you know. This one is a more controlled thing because you can't separate this top from the bottom. But the bottom, 2 1/4, so that 2-inch face may be too big for this. Here I was using like 1 1/8 of an each face. I know what this is. AliExpress. Aha! From Panalisa. And I will definitely put a link for this. This is that snowman die set. So this is just a hair smaller, but same thing, open. I talked about it in my video last week. So it's just a hair smaller than what was here before. So this one is Trinity Stamps. This one is Tailored Expression. Now we have this one, which you could go this way. And even on the examples for Panalisa, they do it like this. That's the head. This makes the shaker bit for the tummy. Just like how this has a shaker bit for the tummy, but it would be flipped. Okay? But I think this turned out adorable too. Adorable. Let me do a full measurement. 3 inches tall, almost 2-inch wide. If you are going to get this sooner than later, because I don't know how long this will last. They don't necessarily restock everything at AliExpress. This hat, in the photograph, you'll see it comes down much lower like this, because here you have the eyes and the mouth. Well, eyes, mouth, and nose. I don't know what this is then. That's some other piece. But and I didn't put the arms in, as you can tell. I didn't, this may be with the arms. I didn't go with the hearts, the arms, nothing else. I did do the flower, the hat, the rim, and the scarf. And here I did use Peachy Happy Snow Couples 1 1/8 inch face. I will put a link for this. I'll also put a link for their new page where you can see all their new stamps that they have in the bigger sizes. And I also believe she has some digital stamps that you need to check out too, if you're interested. Well, here I used the COPICS blue markers. This is a marker that I used to color the edges. B quad 0, so that's 4 zeros. B 000, and the colorless blender to blend these out, okay? This one, I did use BG10 and BG11. So this one gives you a more turquoise edge. These are a more blue edge. Super duper cute. I also have a new Nouveau Glaze. This one is called Crystal Drops Bubblegum Blush. That's here. Super cute. Didn't put it on as smooth as I would like, but you know, I'm learning. Me and the Nouveau. I'm good with glossy accents. Nouveau, I'm learning. slowly but surely. Sometimes it comes out as a dream. So you can see it's around the same color here. That's with Copic markers. This is with the crystal drops, which is a more thicker version than the other one. That's a more transparent version. Super cute, right? So as you can tell, I am just loving these adorable, sweet looking snowmen faces, thanks to Peachy Keen. And this Panalisa, this is adorable. Not a bad price point either. There's the flower. So this is a more feminine one. I did put it in red just to add a pop of color. Here I use a light blue cardstock. That blue glitter cardstock, if you like it, is from Hobby Lobby. It's a Doodlebug cardstock if you're interested. And I had cut a bunch because I wasn't sure about the color. I was going to go navy, too dark. I was going to go this blue, too matchy-matchy. I was going to go pink. Matches the blush. I was going to go like a flat glitter silver, but it's a matte silver. Too washed out, so I decided to stick with the red and then put a little pearl there just as a nice accent. So I kept all my pieces that I cut. Why not save it, right? I love the hat though, because it doesn't make it so masculine. Like with the top hat, it becomes, you know, more of a masculine snowman. You can be a snow girl. Is that the proper term? Snow woman, snow girl. But I think this is so cute. And this now is on one of my favorite slimline dies, mini slimline die, the Photo Play Dots cover plate. This was on clearance at scrapbook.com. Notice I said was because I believe this size is sold out. The taller, full slimline size, 3.5 by 8.5 inch, or 3 1/4 by 8 1/4. That one is still in stock on clearance. This one is, I believe, sold out. I'm going to double check. I will put a link for it though, so you can find it. This is a great set to have. 6 1/4 inch tall, 3.5 inch wide. And I had shown you this in the scrapbook.com clearance. It looked like people grabbed it. Super cute. So here it is on that card base, 110-pound card base, nice and thick. Here, these are those Spellbinders gems. That burr is KS Craft, one of those stores on AliExpress. So we have winter, burr, snow, and cold. I decided to do the burr. Did a different shade of blue, white cardstock with vellum on top of it. To keep the vellum looking smooth and not showing all the glue, I'm using Sizzix adhesive sheet on the vellum to stick it down. Sizzix adhesive sheets work well with vellum for a smooth application, edge-to-edge coverage without you seeing either strips of tape or wet glue. So I'm using that here. So it is vellum on top of white cardstock, then with the word burr. I think she's adorable, and I love this little crystal gems from Spellbinders. What do you guys think? Adorable, right? So I think that is pretty much it. I am still in doing my study of snowmen. And I will put a link for this video here so you can watch this video with that process. And one more thing I did haul. And I did get this from scrapbook.com. I have seen a few YouTubers with it, and they've made fabulous examples. This one is the, what is the proper name? Cozy Bear, number 665496. I deconstructed the whole thing. It does come with an embossing folder, which gives a nice texture on a scarf, especially in foil. You'll lose the texture with glitter because you just won't see it. But the sweater in foil, and then a different color foil, and then not doing the bare face, but just using the die for all the other bits. Super duper cute. So I am excited to make an example with this. Just haven't gotten to it yet to play with it, but from what I've seen, totally worth getting it, and not a bad price point either for both. You know, you get a embossing folder and dies, and you can either just use this by itself or go with that and then layer it up on top of all of this goodness. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.